fun hats to choose from.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we have? Okay, so hat, headband, hat, party hat, hat. No, there is no wizard hat. This is the closest thing to it, though.
Yeah. But yeah, regardless, we're actually going to see the Serena hat come out from X and Y.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a good pick. And yeah, here we go. We're seeing these bear loops coming out. It is absolutely criminal how that character can get 4 bears in a row. But, you know, it's against Diddy Kong.
I mean, like, it is and it isn't, because, like, what was that? Like, that was, like, 30% at most.
That's true.
Like, in a game, like, in the game that we play, that's probably manageable.
Yeah. And yeah, it does really only work at lower percents too, as we saw there. But at these higher percents, Bear does have a very strong knockback and starts turning into a kill tool instead of a combo tool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just goes to show how much utility that single move has in Pikachu's kit. And Pikachu's got a lot of moves that have strengths like that.
Yeah, like you said, utility, like that is really like Pikachu to a T. Like projectile utility, special utility, recovery utility, normal utility, aerial utility. It's like when they changed the Nair to that, like Pikachu didn't need that.
Oh yeah, Pikachu absolutely did not need like a Mewtwo style Nair.
Yeah.
It just helped Pikachu's game plan so much.
Why can't any of my characters get that?
I know, like Mewtwo style Nairs are honestly some of the coolest, I think.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, good monkey flip for the high recovery. He's gonna dodge out any of the Thunder Jolts. We're seeing a bunch of banana play coming out here from MouseRat.
Yeah.
I always love seeing how players, when they're playing against characters that have items like banana or something like Mega Man's Metal Blade, how they're able to use it to their advantage as well. Because that is
wow, challenging monkey flip. Not many characters able to get away with that.
Yeah.
Also, I'm hoping that Haze knows that Rivers is in chat right now, because the presence of Rivers gives you like +3 to barrel RNG. I know I've said that a lot, but like you have the buff, use it.
Yeah, honestly, Rivers is probably some of the best barrel RNG out of any Diddy Kong player in the history of this game.
Oh yeah, across multiple games. Shouts out to Super Gay.
Oh yeah, Super Gay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so Haze is sitting pretty comfortably on this 154% stock. Okay.
See, he heard us.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Come on, barrels. Want to see these barrels flying across the stage, forget about them, and then show up like 3 seconds later and take a stock. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah.
All analysis is stopped. We're just basically just
yeah, barrels. Okay, Dash
right.
finally gonna take that stock. But that's still 75% there, sitting on the Pikachu for MouseRat. And Diddy Kong, while it is a character that tends to struggle picking up KO sometimes, Pikachu's light and can be susceptible to some early kills, and Diddy Kong definitely likes that.
I think we're seeing a lot of the same problems here from MouseRat as well. Like that was like, I know. Okay, So foreshadowing from last set, I know that like Hero is an annoying character to fight. This Diddy Kong is the annoying character to fight. And even that being said, like I know it's Pikachu, and I know that Pikachu kind of needs to hit kill moves to kill, but like you cannot like Diddy Kong living to 188 is not a tenable game plan.
Oh yeah,
because you're dealing with that the whole time.
Diddy Kong is one of the characters that benefits most from Rage in this game, I would believe, because, you know, it just increases Diddy Kong's kill power so much. It's already at, like, a decent-ish level, but with the banana into, like, smash attack combo and, like, the kill power that Rage gives that, it's scary. Like, Diddy Kong is a character that, barrel, do it again,
It's happening again. Although, strictly speaking, that's, like, not barrel RNG. But it is thematically appropriate.
Yeah. Ooh, trying to catch the landing with that smash. I'm liking the aggressive options. Pikachu has some really good ones.
And good use of recovery mix-ups too. Not like not just straight going in. Keeping the autopilot turned off. But still. that was that looked increasingly comfortable for Haze in game 1.
Yeah, after a relatively even start to the game, Haze, once they took the lead, just kind of started running away with it. Controlling the stage very well, using a banana, forcing MouseRat to kind of have to mix up their game plan, and it just didn't work. Haze was still able to keep that advantage pretty solidly.
And I mean, it's Pikachu is a character that is always going to get like Pikachu. Like you can, I feel like Pikachu, as long as they're not dying at 30, like they can reliably get 80% on every stock. And the difference is like the difference between like a round 1 Pikachu and a top 8 qualifier Pikachu is how you get the remaining like 40 to 50% in kill.
Which reminds me, we haven't seen too many grabs coming out from MouseRat, which is interesting because, Pikachu is a character that can get a lot off of a grab, a lot of damage, even like kill confirmed at some percents with Thunder.
A whole lot, yeah.
Shout out to those barrels coming out once again. I cannot let that go unnoticed.
No, gotta point it out.
Yeah, barrels.
And again, yep.
Ooh, here we go. Yeah, we're seeing that Nair once again just be a very good landing tool for MouseRat here. Ooh, ledge cancel with side beat.
Ooh, that. Okay.
There. Covers
good option select there. But it doesn't work again. Gotta find something different in the deck of cards here.
Ooh, throwing the banana up, trying to cover the platform landing. I like that. Oh, there we go. Thunder Jolt into a grab. The up throw is gonna take it.
Gets all those pummels too, just to be absolutely sure.
Yeah. MouseRat must also be listening to this. You spin me right, baby, right.
Uh-oh, we got a spinner.
Okay, oh, they're spinning again. God, when will it stop? I'm getting dizzy talking about all.
At the very least, after this game.
Yeah. And there we go, another grab. Yeah.
Yep.
Now that MouseRat is starting to incorporate these grabs into things, barrels. Let's go.
Yep.
Now we're seeing MouseRat incorporate these grabs, and it's starting to pay some pretty good dividends for them. Like a kill came off of that up throw, using grabs to kind of get some more damage on. I am loving to see this adaptation coming out from MouseRat. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Down
and this
throw.
is where Pikachu gets so comfy too. Like when you have the stock lead and you can just like, damage? You want damage? I can give you damage. I can give you all the damage that you want. Like damage, like zoning. Oh man.
Ooh.
And then like they catch you, like you catch them overextending once, and then there it is. There's the Thunder waiting for you. That's those are like the first, maybe 2 of the first Thunders that we've seen this set.
Yeah, there's not been a whole lot of Thunder. I know some of them have been coming out, but like, yeah, MouseRat does not seem to be using that move a lot. But it's interesting because Thunder has its benefits and drawbacks. Like it's something that you have to very pick and choose when you want to use it. But like the Thunders that we have seen coming out from MouseRat have been very effective at either picking up a kill or like being a zoning tool.
Ooh. And MouseRat's been staying very, very aerial in this game, which has somewhat neutralized Banana in Haze's game plan.
Oh yeah.
And like not just staying in the air, but also staying like at range, to the point where like you can just fall on Banana if you're far enough away, and they can't really do anything about it.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of falling on Banana, MouseRat does that right away. Now Haze has a pretty good ledge trap situation set up there, but Quick Attack is going to get MouseRat back in center stage. Monkey flip kick, stuffing out the Thunder Jolts. Ooh, yeah, this is definitely probably some of the more patient play we've seen from these barrels coming out once again.
Yeah,
love to see it.
Oh, good read there from Haze, and good call out against the really aerial play from MouseRat. Like, it's good against the Banana, but you have to remember that Diddy Kong has other tools against that as well. And now here comes Haze.
Yep. Okay. MouseRat able to get back to stage safely, but those situations where Diddy Kong has you off stage with banana in hand can get very scary. Barrels coming out once again. You absolutely love to see it.
Mm-hmm. And the name of the game right now is like who's going to win the damage race. Like I think like MouseRat I think still needs to like quite significantly outpace Haze here because Diddy Kong is coming in with the advantage on just like raw kill power.
Absolutely, yeah. Ooh, it gets a trip with the down tilt tech. Okay.
All the way up there and gets it.
Yeah, just chases, waits out the air dodge and gets the big old thunder hitbox and is going to send Haze all the way across the stage and still pick up the kill.
That was a really, really good mid-air adjustment. Because I assumed that once the knockback happened, like, okay, they're going for thunder, and they're going to hope that like they get the cloud hitbox, but no, they kept rising, and it was kind of like almost a 50-50.
Yeah.
Where like if you just stay there, like if you air dodge the cloud, then you're falling into the thunder hitbox anyway. Wow, that was pretty emphatic response from MouseRat.
Yeah. I love seeing sets like that. Like we've seen a lot of sets have actually been like that today, where it's like game one looked pretty convincing in one player's favor. Game two completely flipped around, and then we get a game three where we don't know what to expect.
Yeah, and like this is with this being best of 5, this really changes the equation here, because like this can still be kind of like a feeling out game for both players. Like you want to win. Like this is like as much of a must win as there is, but it's not the end of the world if you know, let's say you have a costly SD somewhere. Like it's not the end of the world. You can still afford to be making adaptations in this game.
Yeah. And one of the adaptations worth mentioning is that we're now in Town and City.
Yes.
It's definitely an interesting pick. I feel like it definitely benefits Haze more than MouseRat because those smaller side blast zones are going to help Diddy Kong get the kills with... ooh, that got scary.
Yeah.
Diddy Kong can get kills with a fair and bear off stage easier with these smaller blast zones. Just a whole bunch of just throwing everything out, really nothing connecting. Okay, there we go. We're finally gonna see some interaction between the players, but yeah, MouseRat is kind of starting to fall into a more slower and defensive playstyle, like throwing out a lot of thunder jolts. Ooh, banana drop into the nair. I love that.
Ooh, yeah, but it's kind of lulled that like kind of lulled into a lull state there a little bit, and just let Haze get too close.
Oh, trying to catch that get up with an S smash. Yeah, MouseRat really wants to take this stock. You can kind of see it in the way they're playing. Ooh. Yeah, just running up with shield, probably looking for another grab to try to secure this stock. Yeah, Thunder Jewel's coming out. Oh man, this is... Ooh, and the barrels. Oh, okay.
That's gonna be... You're gonna be dealing with that all set, MouseRat.
Yeah. Yeah, you better learn English, buddy. Yeah. Haze the MouseRat after spamming barrels.
Get ready to learn Kong, buddy.
Oh yeah, I love using those Town and City platforms, the far ones, as kind of like a good recovery option. Okay, up throw there, that's gonna take it at 169%. There's a 100% gap here though between these two characters right now. MouseRat's got a lot of ground to make up, but you know, Pikachu.
This is where Pikachu's damage racking really gets put to the test. Like you need at the very least. Okay, not even gonna get it. I was gonna say you need at very least. Like even still, the task doesn't change. You need at the very least a clean 80 here.
Yeah. Oh, barrels are not gonna connect that time. It's gonna go straight up and over. We're gonna have to see if MouseRat pulls out these tried and true Pikachu combos to get that 80% and then try to secure the stock. We've seen them get very creative with these stock takes between like throws, thunders, chasing off stage and whatnot. So MouseRat's gonna have to pull something new out. Ooh, Okay.
Yeah, because like you can't wear a player down, but like many have tried, but it's really hard to consistently wear a player down playing from behind.
Yeah, like Haze just like showing some really good combos coming out from this Diddy Kong. Ooh, trying to catch the landing. Oh, air dodges off stage to avoid the grab, but that's unfortunate.
Best of 5. It's best of 5. You're not done.
Hey, you're not done, man. You got another chance. Bring it. Come on, bring this to a game 5. I believe.
Yeah,
I believe.
yeah.
Ooh. All right. So yeah, seeing some of the replays here. I believe this is. Oh, okay. No, yeah, this is the end of the game where we see, yeah, the air dodge away from stage. Oh, okay. It also doesn't help that MouseRat went for Thunder there. That just really stifled their ability to actually make a vertical recovery.
Yeah. Like that game in particular didn't look terribly fun for either player.
Yeah.
But like there are definitely times when like you're in these you're in like the trenches of these brackets and you're up against a Pikachu, and it's basically like a best of 3 and you just need to clock in and work.
Yeah.
Like, and it might not be the most fun gameplay in the world, but like Haze with the commitment to that play style, that is how you overcome threats like this.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you or anybody else that's watching were keeping an eye on SmashCon Top 8 last night, but there's the Buzz versus Ken. That was a slow set. Like first 2 games went to time. I think at least another one after that went to time as well. Full 5 games. But it's because those players are just playing the slow, calculated game that they knew they needed to play against each other. And that's kind of what we're seeing a little bit of here. Like these players know that they need to play a slow and calculated game because they have very similar game plans.
And it's also about knowing your win condition too. Like I firmly believe that since Smash 4, Ken has probably the most mental stamina of any top player in Super Smash Brothers. Just because they're consistently the longest lasting games and like the highest win rate in those games. That's a really good response there from MouseRat to even up this game. So like you really need the mental stamina to last in the longer games, but you also need to be able to turn up the throttle if the situation demands it too.
Yeah, absolutely. And these characters, both Pikachu and Diddy Kong, they have the tools to do both very effectively. Some strong zoning tools and a lot of like good pressure and mix-up situations, but also some very explosive combo potential and kill options that can come out from both characters. And you know, like these players are definitely kind of finding their respect for each other as the set goes on and trying to be very patient and calculated with their play. Ooh, could air dodge away. Not going to SD off of the air dodge this time, though. He's actually going to get some damage coming back to stage with that. It's a lot of damage built up onto Haze in a short amount of time.
Ooh, caught Haze reaching a little bit there. Gets a decent punish for it.
Yeah, and the percents are close to even. Oh, that up smash is going to whiff. That is unfortunate. Ooh, good parry. It's going to roll through again. Yeah, this is...
And the third one connects.
Yeah, now we're starting to see some fast-paced gameplay because these players know that they want to be the one in the lead. They want to force the other to approach because they have the tools like the Thunder Jolt, the Banana, the Pop Gun, whatever they need to be able to pick off a bad approach option and really punish it. Oh God!
Really good banana string there from Haze, and gets the fat down air.
Haze has been landing a lot of those banana into down air into follow up with whatever aerial is appropriate for the situation. Okay.
That's right. Wasn't quite ready for it there.
Oh no!
Oh man.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate.
Well, nothing you can do about that.
Yeah.
So that is Haze taking it 3-1 over MouseRat, moving on into winner side top 8.
Yeah. I mean, props to MouseRat though. They played really well, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing if they can continue to make a run through losers, show back up in top 8 later this bracket, and even in future fusions where like where it's not like everyone's got like that post SmashCon hangover and the brackets are stacked as ever, looking to see what they can accomplish at a bracket like that.
I will say that like putting on my analysis hat a little bit, it almost seemed like once the big thunder confirms kind of dried up a little bit for MouseRat, it seemed like the edge in mental stamina might have gone more to Haze as the set dragged on and on. Because game 2 for MouseRat looked great. But it was like when it get, like I said, like when you get into the trenches of these sets, when it's like the game 3s and the game 4s, like not only does your bag of tricks and your mix-ups, they still need to be on point. And like your ability to stay focused when you're in these long dragged out sequences of zoning and counterplay, you need to keep it up. And it seemed like Haze was more able to effectively do that, even when it was MouseRat that was dragging out the games. So there's definitely avenues for that to work for MouseRat, but at least on this day, it seemed like that was really what it won.
In that set.
In that set,
there's always a chance for people to turn around, but we're gonna